Modern society has lied to you. It has told you that you can be anything, that you can control everything, and that if you just try hard enough, the world will bend to your will. This lie is the source of your anxiety. It is the reason you lie awake at night, staring at the ceiling, feeling like a failure because things aren't going according to plan. The ancient Stoics had a brutal, liberating truth that no one bothered to tell you. Your suffering doesn't come from your problems. It comes from your obsession with things you cannot change. If you want to find your power as a man, you must stop fighting the wind and start commanding the ship. You're wasting your soul on battles you've already lost. To become unshakable, you must accept 3 things you will never control, and master the 3 things you are obligated to command. Part 1. The illusion of power. There are 3 things that haunt the modern man. 3 things he tries to fix but never will. The first, the opinions of others. Most men are walking ghosts, living a life designed to please people they don't even like. You worry about what your boss thinks, what your ex-girlfriend says, or how you look to strangers on the internet. Listen to me. You have 0 control over the mind of another person. They will judge you based on their insecurities, their bad day, and their limited perspective. Marcus Aurelius said, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. Stop seeking validation from a world that doesn't even know who you are. Their opinion is none of your business." The second, the outcomes of your labor. This is a hard truth for a driven man. You can work 18 hours a day. You can do everything right, and the business can still fail. The market can crash. The woman you love can still leave. You control the effort, but the result belongs to the universe. When you tie your happiness to the outcome, you become a gambler, and the house always wins. A Stoic man detaches from the result. He finds his pride in the work itself, not the trophy at the end. The third, your past. Your regrets are a prison. You replay your mistakes like a movie that never ends. If only I had started sooner. If only I hadn't said that. If only I was smarter. It is dead weight. You cannot change a single second of what happened 5 minutes ago, let alone 5 years ago. To a Stoic, the past is indifferent. It is a library of lessons, not a place to live. Leave it there. Before we move to the 3 things you must control, look at the subscribe button. Most men will watch this and stay in their prison of anxiety. If you are ready to reclaim your focus and join the 1% who master themselves, subscribe now. We are building a brotherhood of the unshakable. Don't be left behind. Part 2. The command of the self. Now let's talk about your duty. There are 3 things you have absolute authority over. This is where your kingdom begins. The first, your judgments. Nothing is good or bad until you decide it is. A flat tire isn't a disaster. It's just a flat tire. Getting fired isn't the end. It's just a change in employment. You cannot control what happens, but you have 100% control over the story you tell yourself about it. A strong man looks at a catastrophe and asks, what is the opportunity here? He controls his perspective. He refuses to be a victim of his own thoughts. The second, your desires. Most men are slaves to their impulses. They want the fast food, the cheap dopamine, the easy exit. They are led by their stomachs and their lust. A real man commands his desires. He decides what is worth wanting. He chooses the long-term goal over the short-term pleasure. If you cannot control what you crave, You are not a man. You are an animal. Discipline is the art of telling your impulses, "Not today, I have work to do." The third, your actions in the present moment. This is your only real estate, the right now. You cannot control the future, but you can control your next step. You can choose to do the work. You can choose to be honest. You can choose to stand up straight and face the world with dignity. A man is defined by his actions, not his intentions. Don't tell me what you plan to do. Show me what you are doing right now. The present moment is the only place where you can be a hero. The world wants you distracted. It wants you focused on the news, the drama, and the things you can't change. Because a distracted man is a weak man. The Stoics taught us that freedom isn't having what you want. It's wanting what you have and mastering what you can. Stop bleeding out over things that are out of your hands. Close the gates. Focus on your judgment, your character, and your next move. That is where your power lies. That is how you become a man that nothing can break. Subscribe if you've decided to stop fighting the wind.